So I just picked this up. I have an Android phone laying around, so I got the Android version, as you can see right there. They also make this for iPhone, but I kind of want a separate device to use this for. I'm going to give you guys a comparison of what it looks like against things that you already have. So what it looks like portability wise against a PS Vita, if you have one of those, and against my iPhone as well. Because I want something that I can play games with when I'm on the train or killing time somewhere, but it has to be pocketable. Like I want to be able to put it in my cargo pants pocket. Can't be huge, bulky, and this kind of fits the bill. Now, there's a bunch of different controllers that you can get that support USB-C connectivity. Maybe I'll flash them on the screen right now. I actually ordered another one, but let's focus on this guy. So you probably already know what this is. It's the backbone controller, and this is the Sony version. Now, I'm not a big fan of having two-tone things like black and white, but this white Sony version actually looks kind of fire, and I thought it would look cool. And it does look cool. Now it's very simple. It has a USB-C connector right there. And you just slide it open, put your phone in there. It has a PlayStation logo on the back. There's also like a black Xbox version, but this one looks cool. It has like these clear glass dome buttons, which I think looks pretty fire. Overall, the control's like really good looking. It looks like a PlayStation controller. PS5 controller, I guess. I don't have a PS5. That being said, the buttons, I just smashed the hole. The buttons, this is what they sound like. Here's a joystick. Here's a D-pad. Here's the triggers. Decently clicky and has some extra buttons. It has some features. It's like some things that are hidden behind a paywall, but I didn't do any of that. I just popped my Android phone in here and played some games. Now, depending on what you want to do, some people stream on their devices. Some people just play emulators. I'm just playing some like basic games like GBA games. Here's my Android phone. We're going to just pop this in real quick. So you just slide it open, put the USB-C cable in there, and then boom, that's it. There it is. There's the front. And honestly, it looks nice. Now, when it comes to the size, it's bigger than I would want. And that's not because of the controller, that's because of my device. This is a Samsung Galaxy S9, which is a 2019 Android phone, I think it is. It runs really well, don't get me wrong. It works great. I actually hacked it to run Android 11, which was such a tedious process, but it works with tons of different games. If you have any old Android phone from at least 2018 and up, you can, and it has USB-C, you can definitely take advantage and play your emulators and games on there. I also had a Vita laying around, and that's kind of how I was like digging through my stuff. And this is my Vita. I didn't get this when it initially came out. I had this after the fact, and it's bigger than the Vita. It's definitely bigger than the Vita. You can see that side by side. It's significantly bigger than the Vita. So I kind of don't like that because this Vita, I've taken it around. I'm probably going to drop a video about it as well. I've been taking around and using this for emulation. It's not the best for emulation because it's a really old device, but it is nice. It like fits in the palm of your hand. It fits in my pockets, my cargo pockets. The joysticks have a low like height right here. This one also has like a low height. The height of this joystick's not bad. So, but this isn't as pocketable. If you have it in a bag, you can throw it in a bag. Yeah, that's okay. You can also take the controller off and then make it smaller, just put the phone. But I kind of just want a device that I can just drop in my bag easily and take with me. There's the Vita. There's the PlayStation controller. So not a bad size, but definitely bigger. Now you could alleviate this by getting a different Android phone and the size would be better. I'll probably give you guys a recommendation at the end. I'm probably going to make a video about making the best DIY handheld for under like $200. I'll probably drop that. Now there's a bunch of controllers you can buy that are USB-C based, but they don't all have a couple of these features. Now the first thing is that this has USB-C pass-through charging. So it means when you're using your device, it plugs into the USB-C and then you can just charge your device. Okay, that's super important because if you have to charge the device and it's dying and you want to play, you can't do that with some other controllers. So USB-C pass-through. Second thing is a headphone jack. Now, I don't think I'll be using a headphone jack, but it's good to have that feature. I usually use Bluetooth devices, and the benefit of using this controller on an Android phone is that you can use Bluetooth headphones, but you might be in a position where you're on the plane. You don't want to kill your battery even more with Bluetooth, so you just use wired headphones. You probably have them laying around anyway. Honestly, I didn't like the idea of having this overhang on the grip. Kind of wasn't like really appealing to me, these overhangs, but after playing with this, it kind of gives you a nice place to rest your fingers and game. Like, I was playing on the PS Vita for a couple days before I picked this up, and the Vita, like, the controls are nice, but the issue is that the Vita kind of is too small. Like, if you see where the joystick is to the buttons to the analog stick and everything, it's a very tight thing. But this one, so the backbone, do I think it's worth $100? I don't know. You can probably get it used for cheaper somewhere. There might be a sale soon coming up. Grab it on sale. I paid $100 for mine, and I think it is definitely a nice controller. But for $100, maybe not. Maybe like 70. 70 would have been a better price. But, you know, that's what they sell it at. Stay tuned, because I'm going to get another one, the Razer Jungle Cat. It's actually in the mail. I'm waiting for it to come in. I got it used for $30. And like I said, I'm going to make a video about a DIY handheld that you can make for a sub $199. I think that'll look good in a thumbnail. $169 would sound even better, honestly, if I can find the device. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll make that video because Android's really powerful now. Like I said, I revisited it for being gone after 6 years of not doing any gaming or anything like that. And there's been some big strides. So if you want to see that video, subscribe.